How's it going, y'all? It's Jeff, and I guess I typically do this on Sunday, but, you know, since there's no Oshinoko for whatever reason, I get to push this up, which is, like, fortunate but crazy because we're almost done. I think there's only, like, 3 episodes left, or something like that, and this show, I don't know if I'm any better for having watched it, but it's definitely my, like, turn your brain off, have a good time series. I feel like it's a little bit like Family Guy in that way, but yeah, I think that, you know, as of last episode, this whole thing of Koshita denying herself the inner true delinquent she is a surfaced out, it's bubbled out in front of the public, and I'm really, really curious to see if that'll stick, because that's been her whole shtick this whole time. So yeah, I feel like with that said, I'm just really curious to see where these dynamics will go with Koshi and Yoko, if they'll like, ever actually like outright say how they feel about each other. So yeah, maybe that'll be this episode, maybe not. Let's find out. It's 100 degrees. 100 degrees. Let's see if I can do this without sweating through my button-up. Looks like cherry blossoms? Yeah! It's Japan, so the odds are pretty good. I feel like we're like instant shenanigans, like, oh. Her tears blowing in the breeze, that was so cinematic. I love Koshi's character trait where she has to help someone, like, she has to help anyone she sees in pain. What is with this side of her? They played with my mind for a second here. I thought that Shikanoko was deep. Oh god, why are we getting like a shiesty version of Nokotan? Even though I'm like melting in California, at least I don't have allergies here, because I typically do be like Noko. Like in Ohio, yeah, I'd just be rolling on the floor, suffering. Snot pouring out of my nose like a faucet as the Midwest deer on look through the window. Maybe it's not allergies. Why aren't her eyes red like she's off that good stuff? How is the stuffy nose and how is that not cold symptoms? Know it all, Koshi-tan. Oh my god, how is Neko so cute? My gosh, Karma got her cosmically fast. And Noko's theme on top of it. Oh yeah, this is an incredibly bold statement. Now I need Karma to strike down Koshi just for being so... for rubbing it in my stuffed up face. Oh wow. She came for Koshi's weak points, her neck, and Koshi didn't react. Not the fallout. Wow. Neko, like, really fell into success. I feel like, you know, we're getting to the end of the series because the narrator is getting his checks. Okay. Kino gets something. Kino gets 1 win. Did Kino just get secondhand allergies? No. I mean, this is like the $1 million question now. Do deers get allergies? Somehow I feel refreshed along with her. Here I come again! god, Noko's in full bloom! Wow, that actually seems like really satisfying. Noko has a scratch post for her antlers. Alright, fix the lag, but just take a second to say, I feel like this series, like, I can never tell if there's gonna be an A and a B plot, or an A through, like, F plot. You know, is this episode just like Attack of the Allergies for Noko, or I'm waiting to take a turn? Ew, that, like, gargling noise from her antlers, what? Koshi acknowledging it makes me feel less crazy. What is, like, the implications that means for Noko's antlers? Yeah! As dramatic as possible. See, yeah. Oshinoko, they're in their theater play saga right now. I think they need to recruit Noko. That was a winning performance. Dang, it's like some kind of mating call. Like the cerebral music happening. I feel like this is like a trip of some sort. See, that's literally something that could have just been like a one-time gag. That killed me, but she literally just is making bombs? Did you not store explosives in the clubhouse? So casually. Is Koshi just so, like, desensitized by Noko at this point that there's just nothing from her? Like, can you just store your explosives somewhere else? Dictator Noko. Down with pollen! Nokotan, Nokotan? Said it's seasonal. They took her to the vet. The pollen have minds of their own. Just allergy things, just girly things. I'm dead too, like, is that really all Koshi sees herself as for Noko, as her owner? And she just really assumed that role. Like, no questions asked. Well, a lot of questions asked, but none answered. Koshi misses her mascot. I mean, she did say you were disbanding, so... I'm kind of crying, like, the very first episode, this just was not Koshi's role at all, and now it's just become all-consuming to where the Deer Club is somehow her new legacy. Like, giggling. And it's Noko. How did we know? It's really the fact that Noko has, like, a harem for me. She puts Kirito to shame. Mm-hmm. It's funny Koshi would say that as if she did not just see her antlers go into full bloom. Did that just not hurt? Are the allergies? Is that plot over? Bro, you know what? Noko's weird body, her weird choice. When in doubt, bro. I feel like this series is fun because Noko might be about to blow my expectations, quote unquote, or she could just be about to do something ridiculous, or both. Gonna snort it. I can't tell if they're about to just like open up a whole new deer club. This is like the face of a genius. Is that how that works? That reference is lost on me. But this is just exactly what I was saying at the beginning. I don't know exactly when it happened, but my brain is just like, there's just static going right now. But then they actually make it like a very captivating thing with like the glitter and the glow. Like it really... By the end of this, we should all be able to grow antlers. The pink, bright flower petals. I feel such joy. It lacks impact. See if Noko can offer constructive criticism. The plants need umami? He's out here, Noko's out here growing Victory Bell. Noko, or Koshi just having this whole narration commentary session in her mind. As opposed to Noko that has a guitar in hers. There's something about it that sounds kind of off-key, but also... like, what is not right about this? Like... Does it look like they're drooling? Is it because they're alive? Like... It's like Noko's like a snake charmer, but... I had the thought, my thought is, God, I wish I could be so, like, mediocre and still just get, like, endless praise, but there's really nothing mediocre about Nokotan's display right now, bro. God! Is she loyal? Is it loyalty? I really hope she just gives her loyalty to Koshi. The novelty's worn off. I mean, that might say something, right? The novelty wore off for Noko after like an hour. And now she's back home in Koshi's lap. So it is loyalty, I guess. So? Also picking up on all the mammals the eye catch has been giving us. Oh, cute! And we got some, like, rejuvenating music, new scenery. Anko's being depraved. Like, this is, we're in like the B plot now. Or C. It's very much too late for Anko to be anything but dirty. 7 episodes. I kind of love how Bachame has a hobby, though. Like, honestly, everyone should learn to garden. Let's go. I say gardening, but I guess it's just rice paddy. You know, war between the rice paddies and the deer crackers. I love Bashame's voice so much. Like her, like not just the voice, like the cadence, the way she says things, like. Anko's straight face, oh my god, that's beautiful. Like, you would think of Bashame as like an airheaded character, and you wouldn't be wrong, but honestly, this does take talent. Like, she's doing agriculture. What is Suchi? Literally what? Oh my gosh. All this like I guess Sushi is conscious. Hopefully Anko like getting out and about and like meeting people will help her to break this help her to fight her inner demons. Because low-key, Anko and Basha would be a cute ship. Three stars! Your rice balls are perfectly mid. Not really. Oh, are we gonna get to see like more of what Anko thinks of Bashame? This is such a tender moment though. I think Bashame is just staring at the rice ball though. Or maybe she was appreciating Anko. This makes me feel kind of warm for some reason. Maybe because it's 100 degrees. That was cute. Ah, she just groomed her. Wow. It'd be crazy if Anko found a new fixation. That would be like... That would actually, at this point, that would be like some incredible character development. Oh, that's it. Wonder why they gave us such a tender, sweet moment. Aw. Just what I said there at the end, I wonder why they gave us such a tender, sweet moment. I feel like it just reminds me like of something I genuinely really do love about this series, and it's how they kind of like leave it a little bit to the imagination. Like, they don't bash you over the head with how the characters feel about each other. And I actually have come to like that. Like, you know, for example, even Koshi, like watching, Nokotan like rizz up the flower arrangement club and being like, we can't be a deer club without the deer, and it seems like she really just cares about the image. But like, you can sort of like guess for sure that she just doesn't want to lose Noko either. Or even the sweet tender moment we've got with Anko and Bashame, where you can really sort of see that like Anko has a tender side too, or at least it's like habitual for her to also be a caring person, to like see what, Bashame is like working hard doing, and to like treat her to it. And then we get this sweet moment between them where they don't outwardly say like what they think about each other or really conversate about the relationship at all. It's just a neutral conversation that happens with some sweet music and just a very calm atmosphere that's just different from like any conversation we've really seen Anko had before. And it just makes this moment like stand out. And it just makes these moments with these characters like, they find such like unique ways to make these like character interactions stand out. And it just, yeah, I love it. Like, it's really, like, it's more than a brain turn off show. I'll give it that. So, yeah, that was fun, like always. So, until next week.